too nice.
You seem like trouble.
I come here out of respect. But if there ain't none to get, that sure ain't none to give.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sephora Moses and I welcome you to Real Talk with Sephora. So today, to be honest, I had a topic in mind that I wanted to film for this episode, but before I could get to it, someone actually beat me to it in my mind. I was just preparing for this to go and pluck my flowers when I got a DM on my Instagram account. So someone sent me a DM. Actually, she began by complimenting me, saying some really good things about me, how she likes my style, I'm still learning, but she said elegance. So she was really saying some cool and noble things to me, and it was very, very, good to hear and to feel. So, but however, before the message could end, I realized that halfway through she asked me a question, and that question was, she asked, Sephora, please, I have a question I want to ask you. How do one gain self-respect? Actually, I took a moment before I replied her because I wanted to make sure that I pass on the right message so that I don't just say things out of, reflections. So, I thought it's also wise for us to just talk about that. And make it brief. I'll share the little light I have on the matter, and also with the help of little research, we might be able to come to a reasonable and rewarding conclusion. Respect. How do we gain self-respect? I think it will be rewarding if we're going to make it very short. If we should sum it up, it will be rewarding for us to just take it from virtuous point of view. So focusing on virtues like courage, wisdom, compassion, mercy, kindness, resilience, and what else is there? Virtues like goodness and endurance. Yes, let's take it from there. You see, when you put all these virtues into when you practice it and try to tap into them in some certain situations, they actually help a lot to weigh matters so that we can respond with thoughtful reasons than just emotions. Sometimes our emotions just get the best of us. So let's weigh more on virtues like wisdom to answer matters. The first one that we should focus on is your time. I think that it's very, very profound for us to be able to value our time, because you see, time is a very tricky currency. It actually applies to all and all, like everything. Even when you're having an argument with somebody, it's time. Every second that is ticking, that tick-tock, that tick that is ticking is actually, it's your time. It's more of inner work. You look at the areas of your life where you are, where your self-respect is leaking. You understand? So let's tackle it from that area first. So first and foremost is your time. Place value on your time. Do not allow your time to be spent on matters of non-importance. Your time, the time you spend demanding respect, if you spend it on yourself, it will reward you. the time you spend saying yes to things that you actually know deep inside that you want to say no to, that you don't actually want, the time you spend responding to matters that are offensive. For instance, somebody is offending you or say something that is offensive, the time you spend responding, the time you spend responding to negativity or anything that has nothing to contribute to your own happiness or value, you could actually take that time to be still. That is another point. Be still before you reply to negativity. Be still before you respond to any matter. Reflect on your own actions, maybe your behavior. Also weigh your behavior. If your behavior is what is inviting any disrespect in your life, weigh your actions, weigh your behavior. If it's contributing to people disrespecting you also. So be still. The second point is that be still. Think on matters, reflect, so that you can have better clarity to weigh matters with more better reason before responding to things. So resist the urge to respond to everything, every matter that is occurring. Take time, take the moment, take space to reflect on matter, to think things through. Also, respect is reciprocate. If you want respect, learn to give respect. If you want people to respect you, give yourself respect. Respect yourself. Also respect people. And this has to do with everything. Respect people's opinion, beliefs, people's contribution. If not for anything, just for the fact that they are here with you. It's more a better reason to respect people. Because in this world that we live in now, I think we are almost 8-point-something billions of people. You can't be here alone. Also respect people. Don't react impulsively, like with emotions instead of with reason. Okay, that is another point. Okay, so the next is set a clear boundary. You see, be mindful of what you allow into your heart, into your space, into your life. This is not to say that we have to be critical about everything, but when you say no, let your no be no. When you say yes, let your yes be yes. And don't say yes when you actually mean to say no. It's simpler to just follow your heart, to be honest, and to say no when your no is no, and to say yes when your yes is yes. Set a clear boundary. Also, it doesn't mean you should allow people to walk over you or to bully you or to take you for granted. It only means that there are times when you have to put yourself first. You have to, in every situation, it's okay to be good, it's okay to be kind, it's okay to be compassionate, it's okay to be merciful, it's okay to show mercy and be kind and all that, but it's also okay for you to put you first. Put yourself first. This is another point. Put yourself first. Think about you first. Think about your happiness. It's of no use if you're spending all of your time and energy, trying to make other people happy, trying to please other people. No matter how much you have done for somebody, no matter how much you have given of yourself to someone, if you don't have that love for yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't keep any love for yourself, it's of no use. At the end, you end up empty and resentful and bitter. That is not what we want. So while we care for others, while we show courage, resilience, and compassion, all that virtues carry, it's also very important to remember that you deserve the best of the best also. Okay, so put yourself first. Okay, we are talking about self-respect, how to gain self-respect. Okay, so my next one is going to be, I love this one because I don't think people really talk about this a lot. Respect, you see, is also of the land, is of nature, and is of God. Respect proceeded from ancient. It has been happening, it is happening, and it will still happen even from generations from now. So the next one will be respect the elders. Because I feel like this our generation, we are becoming, okay, not all of us, but some of us were becoming, you know, it's like somebody just released this bundle of a box of wisdom into our generation, so we tapped into it. Why it is okay, why it is okay, why it is a good thing, to possess wisdom. We are becoming a little bit, too knowledgeable, so we feel like we know more than the elders, so we feel like we know more than those of old, those of ancient. You see, there's this saying that goes like this. It says, the elders keep stories. You see, normally you say somebody keeps secrets, but this saying says, the elders keep stories. The best of stories are with the elders. They keep it in their deepest of hearts. Whatever it is that they keep in their hearts, whatever it is that they know they possess of ancient, even the secret of respect, if they don't share it with the children of this generation, then they go on with it. They go home with it. And we will keep behaving like we know everything, that we are more knowledgeable than those of old. So respect the elders. And while you respect the elders, it's also very, very important to go to the elders to ask questions. If you're maybe battling with some form of disrespect in your life, in any areas of your life, we can't go through all the areas, but if you're going through belittlements of disrespect, if there's an elder in your village, in your neighborhood, in your church, in any gathering, any elders that you know that they possess all these qualities, be gentle enough, humble yourself. Let humility guide you to humble yourself enough to ask an elder, how do I gain self-respect? What do I do to be respected? And I'm very sure that it will sound like this. The elders might reply and say to you that your value is very important. Work on your self-value, your self-virtue, your self-assurance, your self-love. You see? And when all these things are in place, well, you don't even have to demand respect. You don't have to go chasing after respect. Respect yourself, respect others, respect the elders, respect people, respect things that, are in your reach. So the elders, they are there. Respect the elders and also ask questions. So we're talking about respect. Since we don't want to go into too much detail, the time is going. So yes, that is clear. Boundary, respect the elders. So the next one, I think we should talk about it also, is very important. If someone disrespects you, maybe you feel disrespected and you feel like you deserve better, you deserve more. Because if you possess wisdom inside, you know your value, you know your self-worth, you know that each time you spend responding or maybe fighting or retaliating with somebody, you know that that time is precious to you. So you show resilience and courage. And here is where you have to forgive. Learn to forgive those who have disrespected you in one way or another. And respect, I keep pronouncing it respect since I watched That Color Purple.
You seem like trouble.
I come here out of respect. But if there ain't none to get, that show ain't none to give.
The virtue of respect, one of the virtue is also forgiveness. And forgiveness is strength. Forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness also help you, to allow peace to reign in your heart. Also, this helps to preserve your grace and your dignity. You forgive whosoever disrespects you, and all that is very, very important to forgive. Be still and know that I am God. Also be still and know that I am God. Oh, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and I don't think this is going as I planned it. These roses, I need to pour water on it. They are shrinking. They're still beautiful. Okay, so we've talked about forgiveness, right? So learn to forgive. Respect yourself, respect others, be patient, resilience, courage, wisdom, compassion, mercy. All these virtues, you need to learn to possess them before you react to situation, before you respond to people disrespecting you. If you possess all these qualities, you will realize that your strength, the strength virtues will give to you to handle matter is heavily. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. I don't want this video to be too long. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed these little details that we shared here. Of course, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. I don't think this is what I intended, but it's not bad. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.